Recorded Word presents Quantum Success, The Astounding Science of Wealth and Happiness, written by Sandra Ann Taylor. Audiobook read by Ryan Opfer. Introduction. Countdown to Success. Everything changed for me when I was introduced to quantum physics nearly 20 years ago. The principles of energy and consciousness opened my eyes to a world of possibilities that I'd never been aware of before. Since that moment, I've been sharing these ideas with people from all over the world in all walks of life. They have found, as I have, that the patterns of the natural world can be applied to any situation to bring about amazing results. This science is liberating because it gives you control over your future. It's empowering because it allows you to determine the direction of your destiny. No matter what you may have experienced in the past, when you learn how to tap into these amazing universal forces, you'll arrive at the real source of success. Finance. Most people believe that the circumstances of their lives are based on random and uncontrollable occurrences, such as their status or family income. But this idea misrepresents reality and disempowers us completely. The truth is, we direct our life experiences through our interaction with the laws that govern nature. There are several energetic patterns in the physical world that have powerful applications to humankind. In fact, the science of personal energy and the mechanics of consciousness are the two most important natural factors affecting the outcomes of your goals. Once you actively employ these elements within your life, you'll see profound changes taking shape. You may have heard it said that you achieve what you believe, and that which you focus on expands. While these statements ring true, they're often relegated to the category of idealistic and somewhat impractical philosophy. But in reality, significant natural principles lie behind these concepts, compelling us to look more closely at the science behind them. Researchers of quantum physics have discovered that everything is made up of vibrating strings of energy. What was once considered to be solid matter is really composed of pulsating energetic vibrations, which human will and consciousness have influence over. They shape the destiny of each individual, as well as the entire species. In fact, your future is taking shape right now. It's what you do with your consciousness and energy that determines all the outcomes that you experience. This is so empowering that its realization will change your life. Even if you've never been aware of it before, the universal laws of attraction impose their influence in every aspect of your existence, including your career, finances, and relationships. In quantum physics, the uncertainty theory reveals that you live in a state of unending possibilities that are of your own making. The world exists in a constant state of flux, where even a small shift in energy can create an immediate and far-reaching change in reality. Although most of the power in the universe isn't visible, it can still be used to great effect. You may not be able to see an atom, but you can certainly witness the effects of an atom bomb, and your personal unseen vibrations have very dramatic effects also. But to take control of the power there, you must be willing to explore a new frontier and take a journey through inner space. Leaving the future behind. Many people feel as if they're on a treadmill, constantly on the move but going nowhere. They're tired of running from work to home, from meetings to appointments, with all their time spent on unending tasks and unfulfilling engagements. They consistently turn from one relationship to another and one project to the next, always hoping that the new gambit will bring what they're looking for. They feel empty and stuck, and they long to be free. They're desperate for change, but they just don't know how to make that happen, so they keep repeating the same old patterns over and over again. If this sounds familiar, and each new disappointment seems like just another trip down memory lane, take heart. You do have the power to create a different life. In fact, quantum physics reveals that you're at the very center of a world of unlimited power and potential. You don't have to go through your days just getting by and feeling dissatisfied any longer. The universal laws can completely turn things around. I've used these principles in every aspect of my own life. They've helped me go from being a high school teacher to a counselor to an international speaker and author. After 2 failed marriages, I'd pretty much given up on love, but I decided to apply the universal laws to that pursuit also. Within a year, I met my current husband, a truly supportive, loving, wise, and humorous man who has enhanced my life beyond words. But perhaps my most amazing experience in terms of these astounding precepts has been the story of my 2 wonderful children. People called my husband and me crazy for wanting to adopt 2 unrelated preteens from a Russian orphanage, but I knew that the laws of energy and consciousness were absolute, and if I took the right steps in employing their powers, we'd attract the very best kids, and we did. It was a long and involved process, an extraordinary story that's so remarkable in the occurrence of magical events that it would take another book to tell about it. But everything turned out great, and it changed all of our lives in immeasurably happy ways. I've also taught these principles for nearly 20 years to individual clients and in seminars all over the world. Since the beginning, I've heard countless success stories from people who've applied the techniques to both their private and professional lives. One man who started a software business in his garage was offered nearly $7 million for his company. Another fought depression and anxiety to get out of a low-level food service position and open his own restaurant and catering business. He's become so successful that he's been asked to create a national franchise. In Australia, where I speak every year or 2, I was approached by a woman pushing a stroller. She told me that a couple of years previously, she'd taken my seminar on how to attract love. At that time, she was alone, but she very much wanted a family. After learning about the laws and then implementing the techniques, she met the love of her life. She'd come back to thank me and to introduce me to her beautiful new baby. I receive emails and letters from all over the world with similar tales. It's so gratifying to hear the success stories of so many individuals achieving what they desire, getting the promotions or new jobs, finding love, or starting a business or a family. Some have even reported losing weight and looking younger. Whatever these people were working on, they were all empowered by their understanding of the science of success. They saw within their own lives that a shift in energy and consciousness could make anything happen. While some of the particular techniques discussed here may sound familiar, it's the universal power and energy available all the time that's the source of our solutions. And you too can tap into it and make your dreams come true. The previous patterns of your life may have left you unhappy, and you may be gazing into the future without much hope, but you can leave that gloomy outlook behind. Your journey to a new, happy future can begin right now. Journey to success. An important part of your self-exploration is keeping a success journal. The word journal originally meant a written record of the experiences on your journey. Your pursuit of success is a voyage in itself, and your written record will help you get from here to your ultimate destination. Your process will take you through many stops along the way, and your entries can act as a personal roadmap, keeping you on track and redirecting you toward your goals. As you go through the chapters, there will be several suggestions about what to record in your success journal. But the first entry you need to make is actually about where you want to end up. So take some time now to draw up your wish list, writing down everything that you desire. Whether it's $1 million, a new home, a blissful romance, a raise, or an entirely new career. Take note of every single thing that your heart dreams of. Continue to add to this list whenever you think of something else you long for. Intentions. When you've completed this initial catalog, turn every item into a specific intention. For example, if $1 million is on your wish list, you'll write, "I intend to be a millionaire." If you're looking for a new romance, write, "I intend to attract a wonderful, caring partner. I'm drawing real, long-lasting love to me right now." As you'll see, an important part of your journey will be to consistently turn your desires into intentions and your beliefs into affirmations. This focus is also a very important part of your connection with the universal laws. It combines with your consciousness and your vibration to create the greatest influence over your personal destiny. It's so significant, in fact, that you should investigate it often. Whenever I start a new project or engage in a new activity, I try to consider what my intention is at that time. This creates a focus for the pursuit I'm engaged in, and it fine-tunes the energy around it. Even if it's just starting a new day, a clear purpose goes a long way toward keeping you on track. Affirmations. Affirmations are easily dismissed by some people, yet they can be a very dynamic part of energy production. If you're not consciously occupied with such positive thoughts, it's likely you're unconsciously engaged in negative ones. At the end of each chapter, you'll find a few pertinent affirmations. Pick the ones that resonate with what you need most. Read them often, and make sure that you include some basic statements of self-acknowledgement no matter what you're working on. Repeat the sentences as you look in the mirror, and try rephrasing them using the second and third person, you and he or she. When you say them right out loud, your acoustic energy amplifies your electromagnetic vibrations and doubles their power. Change your affirmations as you begin to work on new issues, adding any that will help you focus on your positive intentions concerning yourself, your goals, or your world. Affirm yourself and your life every day, and the universe will bless you in countless positive ways. Quick change. Quantum physics demonstrates that great shifts of energy can occur in a single moment. This is true for your life, too. At every second, you're participating in the creation of your own destiny. The energetic realm is always waiting to respond to your vibrations. So get ready to step into the future with new tools and more power than you ever thought you had. This is one science experiment you don't want to miss. I've called this book Quantum Success, not only because of the scientific principles involved, but also because of what the quantum world represents. This reality happens on a cellular level, yet the effects are non-local, impacting things in far distant space and often having no regard for linear time. When you've achieved quantum success, you'll find that you'll feel happiness down to your very cells, and you'll experience joyous achievement in every moment. This book is divided into 7 parts, each section having one less chapter than the part before. This is a countdown of sorts, moving through the 7 most important influences on the experience of personal success. From the 7 laws to the 6 powers, all the way down to the 1 path to success. Your application of these techniques will bring increasing momentum to the pursuit of your dreams. So start your countdown now. Make these principles an active part of your daily life, and your success will take off like a rocket. You'll soon find that your lifestyle, career, personal relationships, and virtually everything else will begin to change. You'll see that nothing's impossible when you employ this amazing science. Your soul is connected to the powerhouse that changes all of creation, and it's time to open yourself to that universal current, that pulsating energy that directs your destiny. When you do, you'll find, as I have, that your life has been blessed beyond your expectations.